Good morning, Vipers. I'm Lucas Oaks Messick. Here are this morning's top stories. Verado Book Club will be meeting on March 21st in the library. This month's readings will be your timeline, considering we're always on our phones. National School Breakfast Week is next week. The cafeteria will be serving actual school breakfast just for some holiday Michelle Obama made up. Want to be in Stugo next year? If you're loud, proud, and overly opinionated, pick up a packet in room A12. Do you like chafing in your pants and going on dreadful walks? Then join Hiking Club. The next meeting is March 25th. Seniors, if you want to go on the grad trip, payments are due March 31st. This is the last time you can gossip about that girl who threw the at you and not be called a complete child. If you've been involved in STEM Club this year, meet in room C6 after school for the yearbook picture. Remember, it's not if you've been involved, it's if you're in the picture. That's all we have for this Friday morning update. I'm Lucas Oaks Messick, signing off.
Over spring break, 13 Broadcast 3 students attended the 13th Annual Student Television Network Conference in Atlanta, Georgia. There were over 2,600 students in attendance from 150 schools. While there, Verado competed in several video-related contests, including talk show, documentary, commentary, news story, convention recap, public service announcement, and commercial. I'm proud to report that Verado High School placed third in the public service announcement contest, and first place being crowned national championships for the commercial. In this episode, you will have a chance to take a look at some of the videos created by these talented Verado students. I'm Celine Valenzuela reporting for VTV.
America stands for pride, hope, independence, opportunity, and freedom. But more importantly, who stands for America? All too often, we find ourselves hovered by corruption, deeply rooted within our country's government. But this is the year we the people fight for what's right. It's time for college loan debt to diminish, for minimum wage to be raised to a price that can actually sustain a family, for acknowledgement of climate change and its effects on our home planet, for promising education for every child, for equality, no matter what religion, race, ethnicity, or sexual orientation you belong to. For a one-of-a-kind country. For America.
I'm for cutting college costs.
I'm for raising Americans' incomes.
I'm for taking on climate change.
I'm for women's rights.
I'm for equal voting rights.
I'm for affordable health care.
I'm for Hillary Clinton. For Student Television Network, I'm Abigail Spong.
Hello, my name is Lucas Oaks Messick, and welcome to Local Flavors.
Tonight we're going to be figuring out all of the answers. We're going to be interviewing one of the most important people in Georgia's history. She's passionate, fuzzy, juicy, and of course, fruity. We're going to find out where she's been, what she's been doing, and how does it feel to be Georgia's most beloved icon. After being on James and the Giant Peach as her first acting role, she went down south, as far south as the Florida border. But she's here with us tonight, and we're finally gonna figure out what is going on. She's about to come in. Completely stunning. Just like when you were a teen. Let's give her a round of applause. So, how have you been?
Life's gotten a bit juicier since last time. You could say I'm ripe in my head, but I'm bruised in my heart.
I suppose. Let's move on and talk about your early Hollywood career.
Well, my first performance was the understudy for the motion picture James and the Giant Peach. Though there were a series of unfortunate events. The primary actor was eaten, and I was given the lead role.
So was it your childhood that affected you the most?
I wouldn't say it's my childhood, but my upbringing. Down on the farm in Georgia where I was born, I was the ripest of the bunch. Top of the pickings. But my 11th day, I met an apple who fancied my acquaintance. His name was Abraham.
Peach, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk about your kids.
Don't you talk about them. I was a good mother. I couldn't stop them from taking my babies.
Peach, how long have we known each other? How long have you been able to trust me?
10 weeks.
Yes, and in all that time, you knew that I could trust you. You knew how close we are. You knew I would never lie to you. And now I'm going to show you something you've always wanted to see. Do you remember these?
My babies! Oh, thank you, my dear boy. Thank you. Bless your soul.
Thank you. We're gonna let these three catch up. Tune in next week on Local Flavor as we interview an apple who lost his stem in the Vietnam War. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.
Hey you, do you feel like you're in a rut? Do you feel like where you are right now doesn't provide you with chances to further your film career? Do you know where you need to go?
Where do I need to, what? What is that place?
That, my friend, was Atlanta, Georgia. Your film destination.
And Martin Luther King was the man. If he would have lived alone, he would have turned this world around much more than it is now.
Sweet Auburn, the historic African-American neighborhood located in the heart of East Atlanta, was home to one of the nation's most influential individuals.
He was a black man that loved his people, that was willing to die and did die for his people. And he's an ancestor that I respect 110%.
Tuesday, January 29th, 1929, Martin Luther King Jr. was born in his very own home on Auburn Avenue. Little did Senior King and his wife know, their son would be one of the most well-known civil rights activists, humanitarians, and leaders in the whole country.
Set the record straight. The way we're all supposed to treat each other. Just for me and you to be able to talk to each other, that was his whole point. For us to be cool. You know what I'm saying? For everybody to see that you the same, he the same, I'm the same. That was his whole point, that we all the same. Why is everybody tripping?
He was true. People can feel his voice, which he was true.
Martin Luther King Jr. was known for his establishment of nonviolent acts in the progression of the civil rights movement. King led his fellow fighters in the Montgomery bus boycott, Albany movement, March on Washington, and other organized protests.
As far as his legacy, Black Power, man.
I think he inspired lots of African Americans to actually change the world and change on how society views us.
Martin Luther King Jr. not only sparked a movement across the country and inspired racial inequality, but fulfilled the hopes and dreams of a small town, Sweet Auburn boy. Now that's a true Southerner. Success, efficiency, consistency. What many of us set as expectations here at the 13th Annual Student Television Network Convention. Students from all over the country have gathered in Atlanta, Georgia to demonstrate their skills and abilities as storytellers and broadcast journalists. Participants of the convention demonstrate their abilities in exhilarating contests, special events, and are also able to grasp new material during professional learning sessions. The Student Television Network provides students with memories that will last a lifetime. They are given the opportunity to travel, converse and collaborate with new people, and a chance to tell the story from their own perspective. STN illuminates these students and demonstrates the fundamental life skills needed for each and every one of them to reach the potential success that is involved in their future careers.